And welcome everyone to another Grand Arena Litterbox stream. I am Finity, and I am joined by Mr. Xylo Takedown. Who needs to
Hey, what's up,
There
everybody?
we go. So, my account is now the Grand Arena Litterbox account. You guys can tell me whatever you want me to put on defense and whatever you guys want on offense, test out different things. After this week, I am going to do a remodding of my roster. I'm kind of waiting for Darth Revan. I wasn't able to get him until they put the delay, and now it's very close for me to get him. So we're going to see if I get Darth Revan, and then I'm going to definitely remod if I do. But if I don't, then I'll have half of my roster modded, and I'll remod it for you guys, and we can kind of go from there. But yeah, so we're going to put defenses this time, and you guys can pick what you want me to put on defense, and then tomorrow we'll around the lunch stream we'll do my offense, and you guys can tell me what you want me to attack with whatever I have left. I am in the finals, so you guys can see here I'm in the finals. I'm against Danny D, and let's see what he has so we can kind of take a look at what we're facing here. So he does use a Revan team, and his Revan is 307 speed, minus 315, so my Revan is faster. Let's take a look at his Yoda. And his Grandmaster Yoda has 6,200 special offense. I think mine is almost 7,300. So I have more damage on my Yoda. Let me just double check. I think mine is 7,300. Yeah, 7,286. So my Yoda has more damage. Let's see how his Jolie is. We'll look at his Jolie. His Jolie has more health than mine. Mine is 52,000, I think. His is 58. So he has a little bit of a tankier Jolie. And let's see, Bastila is health modded, not speed modded. Mine is speed modded, and then his Kenobi is fully speed modded with 246. I think mine is health modded, but it's actually somewhat close in speed with that one. No, I have speed also, and mine is faster, 269. There we go. Okay, so there we go. So that's kind of our Revan matchups. We'll take a look at the rest of his collection. And what else 73?
Check like overall speeds, yeah.
Yeah, and what else 73? I don't care about Grand Arena. It doesn't mean I don't care about modding my characters when I'm working on them. I'm just not a fan of Grand Arena in general. Okay, so which characters do you want to look at? Let's look at Bosk. His Bosk is 251 speed. His Thrawn.
Go back to the top and then sort his characters by speed.
You want just sort speed? Okay. Hate when you just like accidentally. There we go. Okay. So we saw his Revan, or I mean his Thrawn. Thrawn is 299 speed. His Grandmaster Yoda wasn't even speed modded, but it's fast. I think he put a lot of speed on his offense set. So we got that. Let's look at his BB-8.
It's always a good mixture to have extra speed if the offense is there, right?
Yeah. BB-8 is 277. I think that's 5 speeds faster than mine. I think something like that. Any other characters?
It's not bad. That's pretty fast. Yeah.
Any other characters you want to look at? He modded Enfys for crit damage and crit chance, so she's only 96 plus speed. So 261.
Yeah, the speed or the tenacity is not there too. Even if she's on defense, and it'll be pretty easy to counter her, even though she's geared pretty well there. What about like his engine characters like Stark, Mass Kylo Ren?
Stark is
Boba Fett.
238.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. That's not that fast at all.
Boba is 229 with an offense set, so that's fast. Not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
What about his like potency and tenacity on there?
On Boba, potency 48, tenacity 41.
Okay, so that's average, yeah. So he's, what about his like Nihilist too? Just in case he puts his like Triumvirate on defense, if like his Nihilist is clocked pretty fast.
Okay, so his Nihilist is 236.
Okay.
So let's take a look at his Thrawn again. I want to see what his speed is, because his Thrawn may be slightly faster than mine. So his is 299. I think mine is a little slower than his Thrawn.
He'll probably save Thrawn on offense anyways.
Yeah, mine is 293. So my Revan is faster, but his Thrawn is faster. So, yeah.
And I don't think he'll put Revan on defense, especially the way yours is clocked.
Mm-hmm.
He'll definitely save his for offense.
Okay. And Meksun is asking how did my other Zalbor team go last round. My opponent did not attack. So I can show you guys. We full cleared with a lot of goofing around, especially on that EP team and all of that, but he did not even attack. So I have like no attacks on my team. So that means it held on defense. For the record, it held on defense. That's what that means. So
yeah, technically
it held on defense. So if you guys are looking for an OP team that may cause confusion, there you go.
All Wookiees look alike.
Yes, they do.
Oh god.
Okay, so if we go into here, I have a tab set up that I'm calling 5v5 now, so we don't get it confused. So I have a Revan team laid out. I have the Bosk crew. I have the Kira stall team with the correct Wookiees this time, not the incorrect Wookiees. I learned my lesson last time. I have the other tab set up for future, so I set up another one for now, so we don't do that. We have Rogue One, which is not really a great team for me. I don't even have the Zeta on Jin, so it's probably not worth it. I just kind of put the team there. I have put it on defense, though, because otherwise sometimes I don't have teams that I have left to put on defense that are reasonable. Right, at least that with Trude and Baze ends up being somewhat usable, but
it's like a filler team, but yeah.
So
they go in there with Ness or Wampa.
Right, but I mean these first 5 are typically the ones that I will put on defense, and then starting with Traya are the ones that I'll keep for offense. So we have a Traya team, we have the CLS team, the Zeta Finn team, Jedi Training Rey, Night Sisters, and then here I have some teams that we can maybe play around with if we want on defense and stuff. Imperial Troopers. Last round it came in handy because the guy had a less than gear 10 zombie. Actually, we can check that too to see how the zombies are on this guy. I'm sure. Looking at his roster, he probably
we need to check his Night Sisters.
Yeah. So we'll take a look at that. Ewoks, EP. I have a Maul team and then kind of a Rebel team. So it drops after a while. I have some other teams I'm working on. But let's take a look at his Night Sisters and see how they are.
Ooh, quick question too. Do you have your Night Sisters modded for like the raids or for like speed?
No, they're modded with speed.
Nice. So like they're like in like the 230, 240 range, something like that.
Let's take a look. No, not Old Republic, Night Sisters. Okay, so Zombie is at 217. Asajj is at 185. I have her modded for crit chance. I always keep her for crit damage because she gains a speed boost anyways. And I go with Talzin.
You want her hitting hard right away too.
Yep, Talzin is at 210. Daka is at 193. She's health modded, minus the potency to try and get some damage output. And then Acolyte is 187. She's actually the one character
I have my Daka modded the same way.
Yeah. So, and then
I just recently got Spirit up to gear 11 and she's awesome.
I'm working on my Spirit right now, so
I want to take her to 12. I just took her to 11 and I was like, I spent too much gear right now. I got to save the rest of it for Revan. I was just like, I need that Spirit right now where I'm at. Like putting that Spirit on defense is
yeah. All right, so we have recommendation from Spaceman Tim. He said do the normals, Bounty Hunters, First Order, Kira, and then he said do Zal and Night Sisters.
Yeah, I like Night Sisters. Right? I like Zal.
Okay.
Yeah, because then I like saving Revan because potentially we can make 2 Jedi teams with Bastila and then use Hermit Yoda in the Jedi team if we want to, or in the Revan team.
So you don't like putting Revan on defense?
No, I mean like even if I I've asked a couple of people, and I just like having Revan on offense more because, like, for example, yesterday I split it up into like 3 different teams. I put a Bastila team on defense, and then I used 2 shorthanded Jedi teams with a GK lead and Wampa, and then Revan, Jolie, and Grandmaster Yoda, Hermie Yoda was on the GK team actually. So I used 2 3-man teams there.
Gotcha. I mean, and I saw that. That was actually really neat. The GK Bear Swampa team. But do you think that
it was kind of scary at first, but it worked.
Yes. Do you think that I mean, my Revan is faster, right? So
yeah, mm-hmm.
That's part of the reason why I'm thinking of just putting it on defense. Because if he has to, maybe he can beat it with his Revan if he saves it. But if he doesn't put his Revan on, I like my chances against his team. Because if he puts Traya on defense, right, I'll just go in with EP lead Traya, and that should be able to clear that out really easy.
Well, the way I like to look at it is like Revan's been around for like almost a year now, so like either way, whether he's gotten Revan the first time around or not, like people are familiar with beating Revan on defense, so like it's more flexible to stretch it out into like at least 2 teams because you have some decent Jedi too with behind the Bastila team too, so it potentially making it 2 teams on offenses. Yeah. Well,
I have to go through and mod them.
If you want, we can.
Well, let's put the other one first.
Look at your tabs at least, because then you can put Revan down on defense and at least save a Bastila team on offense.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's put the ones that we know we're putting on defense, right? So we're good with the bounty hunters.
Yeah, bounty hunters,
okay.
First Order, Kira, those 3 for sure.
Okay, bounty hunters, First Order with Barriss. Unless you want me to save Barriss for a Jedi team, and then I can put First Order officer.
Yeah, I like officer in there because that way the team has more synergy, and then they kind of give each other a little more turn meter with officer.
Yep, and my officer is not really modded. He has plus 73 speed, but he only has 4 of 6 mods.
Grim's here.
Hey, Grim.
Wasabi.
Okay. So he has a speed set, but that's it. So should I put in officer or keep Barriss?
Yeah, I like officer in there if he's got the speed set, especially.
Well, he only has a speed set. Like only has a speed
Wait,
set.
He doesn't have like. Oh no. Okay. what about? Oh, if he's not modded, then Special Forces isn't modded either, is he?
No. Special Forces isn't even leveled up.
Ooh, what about Phasma? Is Phasma modded?
Phasma, I think, is modded.
Because I mean, she'll give it turn meter an advantage to the whole team. So
she has 210 speed.
I mean, it's not officer, but it's still just as good.
Yeah, she has 210 speed. Is that actually even more?
Yeah,
that's actually
and
less
then Crew's
than
30 lead too.
Okay,
she'll go 240. Yeah.
So you want Phasma in there?
Yeah, just because I mean, I think not a lot of people do that, but it's just as good as throwing officer or Special Forces in there too. So
okay,
yeah, I like this.
I'm gonna give this a shot. So we'll put this First Order team on defense, and I'll make sure I had my First Order officer modded, but then I started using Barriss, and I pulled some of his speed mods as I was working around it. So okay, so we'll go with this as the First Order team. Okay, then we have the Kira Stall team, and this one will start changing later on. So I have work done, and I'll kind of show you guys after I do this. So I have work done on the Old Republic team, so I'm able to do Karth, Canderous. I'm almost done with Juhani to Gear 11, and then Mission Zalbar, who both have Zetas on them. So I'll be able to do that team on defense, and then I'll work on Young Lando and Young Han, and I'll have the prepared team. So working towards having 2 defensive teams. So we'll go with Kira Stall. So we'll set this one. And then let's do, I think he said Night Sisters and Ness, right? Do you want me to put my Rogue One team? Or wait for now until we figure out what else we're putting?
Do you want to do Night Sisters and save Ness for offense?
Yeah, I keep Acolyte in there because my Spirit isn't ready. So I'll substitute Acolyte with Spirit once she's ready. But until then,
that's fine, yeah. I used to use Acolyte in there too, yeah. Acolyte's just as good because once she goes stealth and she's modded for that damage, I'm sure.
Okay, so we'll go with this as the Night Sister team. Although I
Double
do
check
like
her mods real quick.
The one that's not modded is Acolyte. Well, she's not modded super well, but they're all modded. We went through mine.
But she's modded. Okay, all right.
Yeah, she's modded.
Just wanted to make sure.
Mm-hmm. She's not like perfectly modded, but she definitely has mods on her. But yeah, I like my. I do like Night Sisters and Night Sisters are so freaking versatile. I love them so much on
yeah,
offense.
but you'll have Revan, CLS, Treya.
Well,
JTR,
will I have
you still
Revan
got a
is
lot
the
of
question.
teams.
So am I saving Revan and Treya for offense? Because I'll typically do Revan defense and then Treya for offense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, if we're gonna put Night Sisters down, then we should save Revan. If not, we'll keep Night Sisters then, because you're more comfortable with their mechanics, especially.
Okay, so let's hold off on Night Sisters for now. And I want to hold off...
Let's just pull up all Jedi, yeah. So that way, because we want to save Bastila, we want to save Hermit Yoda for offense. So we just got to kind of make a comp Revan team around that.
Okay.
Could put Plo Koon on defense if he's geared and modded, right?
He's not. He's also not geared. Not geared or modded.
Okay.
He's not ready yet. The ones that should be
are
if we Anakin, Ezra should be. Yep. Qui-Gon, I think is speed. No, I pulled his mods too recently. Mace is definitely.
Ooh, well, you have a Gear 12 Old Ben.
Yeah.
What we could do is, since you have the faster Revan, we could put Old Ben and GK in there, and the Grandmaster Yoda and Jolie. So you got 2 tanks, and you're outspeeding him
on defense. So that's the Revan team to put on defense.
Yeah.
So Revan.
You can go Revan, Jolie, Grandmaster Yoda, and both Bens.
Okay, so this is just kind of a stall defensive team, you're saying?
Yeah, and then even if they kill one or the other Kenobis, Jolie will bring them back.
Right. Okay.
I like it. Yeah.
I'm okay with this. How's my Old Ben modded? I think I modded him for speed, because I typically put him on the Jedi Training Ray team. Not bad.
That's good, because he'll still get a speed boost from Revan's lead.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Plus, I mean, he's just there to tank, you know what I mean? So you'll have a passive and then an aggressive taunter. Plus,
and if he gets killed, then everyone gets buffs. Yoda can spread the buffs.
And then he's going to be stealing buffs from his... Yeah, because if he goes at you, he's going to go with his arena team, and he's going to steal battle meditation and all that from them, too.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go with this on defense, and we'll save Night Sisters, right?
Yeah, and we have a Bastila team on offense, too.
Yep. Okay. So we'll put this on defense.
I like it. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think that leaves 2 teams, and we can let you guys kind of pick what you want on... Oh, we have 3 teams left that we can put on defense.
Is there any teams in chat or anything like that? Or
yeah, if you guys in chat have any suggestions, or Grim, if you have a suggestion on what team, let me know. We have a few different options. For defense, yeah.
What zone are you in right now, or
the characters? There's only one.
As far as placement. Oh, there's only one zone.
Yeah,
okay.
This Grand Arena is just like one massive zone.
It's one zone with 7, and then the ships.
The one ship. Yep. Let's take a look at his.
Sorry, I just woke up, so I'm sitting here going.
Good morning. Let's take a look at his Night Sisters.
I sleep in on the weekends, dude.
We saw. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm like. The baby's been waking up so early the last couple of days. I don't know what it is, man.
Okay, yeah, his Night Sisters are pretty well modded. So, and I don't have Range Trooper, so I don't think I'm going to be able to go in against his Night Sisters with Imperial Troopers. So it's probably a good idea.
So you want to put him on defense? Or you can save him for like one of his other teams. Like, I used my troopers to take out a Django team the other day. Django Scrap Bounty Hunter team. It was like they weren't all modded fast, but Django was modded for like 230 or like 236, and my Stark was like outspeeding him without Veer's lead by like 4 or 5 speeds. So they just took off right past him. You know what I mean?
I mean, I used him against Ewoks the other day, and that worked out really well actually.
What's your What's your Stark modded at?
My Stark is 262.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, it's like 264. Yeah, that's right up there.
But I don't have Range Trooper. That's the only
either go.
I haven't worked on him.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we did put a trooper team down on defense, would it be
the purples that you see right now? Yeah, Veers, Stark, Death Trooper, Snow Trooper, and Shore Trooper. That's my standard one. Magma Trooper is the only other trooper that I've worked on, but he's not like he doesn't really work that well on this team in particular. Plus, if he puts Traya on, then I can use Thrawn and Magma Trooper and take out the Traya team and save some more of my.
You don't want to have Shore Trooper for offense, or well, let me ask you this: like, which team are you more comfortable with running on offense? This team or the Ewoks? Because you have Logray, right?
Yeah, but I don't like the way Ewoks work with the AI.
Yeah, so all right, well then we can put troopers down, and then we have Ewoks. Then as a counter, that's just as good as troopers.
Okay, Grim, you good with this?
Plus, if somebody tries to go after like a Nessa or Wampa with this team, it'll be kind of bad for them.
Yeah.
One days and that shuts that entire team down. Nest will be able to solo this team.
That's true too.
Nest or Wampa will be able to solo it.
Unless it goes the other way and Death Trooper dazes them.
If it was me personally, I'd take Death Trooper out and put in like Rex. Because that way, if they do end up using Daze, he'll just get rid of it right away. But that's just me. If you want to use
what else
this
do we have on all? I mean, like, I like troopers on offense, but like I've seen them on defense, and they're really annoying on defense too.
We could go something just really silly if you want to kind of go along with what Grim is saying. We can do I'll show you.
Who else do we have that does tenacity up?
You want to try this?
Ooh. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's different. Yeah.
That could be interesting.
Because I don't have the Rogue One team, right? the Rogue One team isn't really there. I do have Trude and Biggs.
Where are we going to use Chase at, right?
Yeah.
Are we going to use Chase with, like, Rex, Han, and Chewie, or no?
No, well,
we could use that as a three.
CLS
we could use that as a 3 or a 4-man team, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my CLS team is typically CLS, Han, Chewie, and 3PO, and then whatever in the last one.
Well, we used that as a 4-man team last time, even though it
was
against a prime team.
Well, that also failed because I didn't have
It was against
Chewie.
A prime team.
I didn't use Chewie, remember? I had CLS, Han, 3PO, and then a random Wookiee.
Old Ben.
I used Old Ben. I mean, it was bad. If you don't have Han and Chewie, then obviously it doesn't work. So that was part of that. But
yeah. Well, either way, we still have, like, that's a shorthanded team we can use as an option, or we can put Chase down on defense comfortably, I guess. Because I mean, this way you got a tank, and then you have this way you have Shore Trooper on offense too.
Mm-hmm.
And Death Trooper, yeah, yeah. I like this then. It's worth seeing if it gets a hold or not.
Yeah, you want to give this one a shot?
I think this one is the dude's gonna look and go, "What? Go in and try to beat it, and you might have a hard time."
Is this the last team we got to put down? Right?
No, I think we have 2 more. Let me see. I'll go back and we can fill this
2 more?
in again. But I think I'm at 5 of 7.
Yeah, because if
I'm at 4 of 7. We have 2 spots.
Mm-hmm. Well, if not, I mean, like, we still we have 3 more teams left. Okay, so I mean, we already have some solid teams down right now.
I mean, I have.
Maybe we
Rogue
should put
One.
like a mall team down.
Yeah, we can do a mall team.
Mm-hmm.
I have.
This
is Maul and Sunfac.
Yep.
Off
Maul,
topic.
Vaj, Sith Assassin, Fallen Bastila, and Sunfac.
I'm sorry for changing the subject here, but why can't they give us 180 ship energy? Fleet energy, because I'm so tired of only doing 6 ship battles before running out of energy, and looking at the 2 in parentheses is like triggering me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, spend your crystals, Grim. That's what they want you to do.
I already did. I have none left. I'm trying to get.
They do give you 120, and then they give you the 45 boost, right? So it should be 165. You should.
Yeah, if you can manage to wake up and remember to click the button.
Yeah, then that's a whole different thing. How do you not? You should know. They're all about making you wake up every 6-hour increments and get into the game. All right. So Zeta Mall team.
Yeah, we got Sun Fac, and there's the 5th, right?
Yep.
You said Fallen Bastila. Can we switch Fallen Bastila for Dooku?
Yeah, we can do Dooku.
Because she's 6-star.
Fallen Bastila is better under a trail lead, anyways. So
I use Sith
Trooper or even under an EP too. So
yeah, I don't mind that.
Dooku like a stall character and fits better in this team, and plus having Fallen Bastila on offense kind of feels a little more comfortable, right?
Okay. So we can go with this.
Okay.
All right.
How close are you to getting her 7-star, Finn?
Fallen Bastila? She is... Yeah. I think she's like 50 shards away. I'll check in a second. All right, so we will go with this. All right.
Yep, I like it.
Okay. So then... Are we committing to the Imperial Troopers?
Grim, what do you think about the Troopers?
I think that Chase with Veer, Stark is short, and Snow Trooper, that one might do well.
Maybe we should put Death Trooper in instead of Snow, just cause it's making more an offensive team.
I don't know. Snow Trooper hits so freaking hard, dude.
Well, the only reason why I say is because Chirrut will daze, right, and then Death Trooper will daze too, and he'll stun on his basic, and then if he gets if they get a kill on that team, then Death Mark will start going around, and then they won't be because of Chirrut daze.
That's true.
If you can get Death Mark going,
he's probably not going to go in with anybody weak enough for Snow Trooper to really take out with the AOE, anyways. So
yeah,
because you don't have him at gear 12 yet.
Well,
so,
say if he goes in with a Rex Wampa team or something, say if he goes in with Rex and Wampa or something, and Rex dies, then Wampa's gonna get death marked.
Yeah, and Snow Trooper's not gonna really be able to do anything against.
I like this one.
Okay, we will try.
Yeah, this will be cool. This will be cool.
Let me see. Sorry, I wasn't checking questions, Vormax, but I just saw, and Vormax asked a question. What do you think of a Zeta Mall lead with 3 more undergeared Sith with Zeta Bears for Grand Arena? No.
Yeah, not undergeared. They're going to die real quick.
Even if they're undergeared, it doesn't matter, right? Because Zal is going to get all the Sith to stealth, and Barris is just going to die. Everyone's going to stealth.
Is just going to die right away.
You need a tank to be able to take that damage. You can't have Barris. That's why we're using Sunfac, right? Because Sunfac is really tanky as a stand-in tank. But Barris, you can make her really health-heavy.
And he counters a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, she's going to be taking the brunt of the damage, and you're going to lose all of your healing super fast.
Yeah.
So I would not go with that.
The idea is to keep Barris alive, yeah.
And what's the point of Barris on that team if your team is dodging everything, right? Because the whole point is that it gets hit with a crit, and then you stealth, and then you can survive and regain health in other means. Not with Barris, because Barris you require to be hit in order to heal. So she's not going to be, I think, synergizing with that team very well. Yeah, I don't think it's
the reason why she works so well on other teams is because there's really good tanks to hide them. If it's a first order team, there's 2 tanks in that team. Or if it's a Bosk team, Bosk is always taunting. You know what I mean? So that's why it works, is because they can't get to Barris.
Exactly. So you crit on the tank, and then she keeps on. Now, if you put in another tank in that team, let's say one of your other ones is not an undergeared Sith, it's like a Sith Trooper or something like that, you may be able to get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I've even seen Bosk and Shore Trooper in the same team with a Barris.
Yeah.
Bosk, Boba, Dengar, Barris, and Shore Trooper. Those are annoying.
Yes, they are.
But it's also a really consuming team to other teams too. So
yeah. Let me do a quick shout out to everybody in the chat, because it is early on a Sunday and you guys are out here watching. So really appreciate it. Hope you guys are having fun. If you guys have suggestions for teams, let me know. But we have Tim Bedard, aka Spaceman Tim, Greg G, What Else 73, MK Sun, RSG Vormax, Lil V calling us Swgoh junkies, and you're not wrong. We kind of are Swgoh junkies.
I was on 4 streams yesterday.
Oh yeah, I know. Because the time is so
I'm
limited.
exhausted.
I know. And Dr. Gonzo H, so welcome. Revenator is saying go GK, 5, Zeta Barris, and 2 others. We'll take a look at that. My 5s is not really geared up, but we'll take a look at that. Should we stick with this team? Are we good here?
Yeah, I like this one. I want to see if this one gets a hold.
Okay, we're going with this. It's official. Okay, we are now officially with that team. And then I'll show you my 5s. My 5s is not really all that geared up or anything. He's modded. I have an offense set with potency. He has 63% potency, but he's not geared up, so his total health protection is only, 48,000? So he's kind of squishy.
Yeah,
but
plus we want to save GK.
We were trying to... Well, we actually used GK in the Revan team. We put GK and Old Ben, right?
Oh, yeah, we put him down on defense. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
So we actually can't do that team.
I got mixed up for a second there.
Yeah. So yeah, we have General Kenobi and Old Ben both on defense here. Okay, so we need one more team. Next time I'll have more teams that we can put on defense easily, right? I'll have the Karth team. I should be very close, if not done, with the Kira prepared team. So we'll have a few different options there. But as it stands now, so Traya we need to save on offense. CLS we're saving on offense. Zeta Finn, Jedi Training Rey, Night Sisters we're saving on offense. Ewoks, Emperor Palpatine. We have a Rebel team potentially. So, what do you think?
What kind of comp are we thinking? Like, do we want to save Wedge Biggs for offense? Yeah.
Did you already place a Kira Stall team?
Yes, Kira Stall is on defense.
Okay, good.
Look, let's count our offensive teams again. So we have Traya, we have CLS, we have Zeta Finn, we have Jedi Training Rey, we have Night Sister, so that's 5. We have Ewoks, and that's 6. So we have 6 teams. The only concern I have is whether or not we need 2 teams in order to take out the Revan team, right? Because his Revan is fast. My Traya team should be able to take out, I think, a lot of the team. Now, I don't know if they're going to be able to take out the full team. My Traya is modded for protection. So she has 76,000 protection. So she can usually take a beating, especially with only a 6,200 special offense Yoda. I think my Traya is in good shape to beat that team, but it's not guaranteed, right?
Well, yeah, you were using Traya to counter Revan the first go around, right?
Yeah.
So
it also.
Yours is modded for it.
But
so, and
I changed
I
mods.
like your strategy actually.
But the problem is I changed mods,
okay,
right?
okay,
because when I didn't have Jedi Knight Revan and I was using the Traya team, all my speed mods were on Thrawn, and then I got Jedi Training.
Now they're on
Jedi
Revan.
Knight Revan, and now they're on Revan. Yeah, so my Thrawn is slower than when I was using it as a counter. I've still beaten several Revan teams with this team in Territory Wars, Grand Arena. So it's not like I haven't used this team to beat them. It's obviously not as consistent because my Thrawn is about 20 speed slower than what he was, which does kind of change how the team plays. So, but you had something, Grim?
Well, I was going to say the as long as you do the kill order correctly, most Traya teams on offense can take out Revan.
Yeah,
especially the way it's modded.
I've been taking out Revans that are like almost 40 speed higher than my Thrawn.
No, you definitely can.
It just
we do have
like
Bastard
for
team
me.
too.
I fracture Grandmaster Yoda usually if I can get to him, and then I isolate Revan. Because then he can't call that massive assist that kills my Traya.
Oh, well, he usually calls that first for me. You're able to
And
get
then,
the isolate on first? Grim?
Sometimes I'm able to get isolate off.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I am.
Okay.
Usually it's after he does the big attack, though.
Yeah. And then I
When
usually
he's
isolate
fast.
Grandmaster Yoda so he
But,
can't spread the buffs.
Well, I usually fracture Grandmaster Yoda, and I try to kill him before fracture ends. Because if you do that, he will get Savior and still be fractured.
Yeah.
And then I just wail on Grandmaster Yoda until Nihilus can use his Annihilate. And hopefully, GK doesn't have a taunt up. If he doesn't, I annihilate Jolie, and then the team falls apart.
Right. That's what I'm hoping for, and potentially maybe a 2-attack kill. If I can kill Jolie, I should be able to kill at least Jolie with the first attack, and probably take out most of his Revan team, if not the full thing. So that's what I'm trying to see. If I need 2 attacks on the Revan team, what do I have that can do like the second attack? But I have EP.
You might have to do. You might have to.
Well, I have EP, and then I can put Imperial Probe Droid. If I can take out Jolie with the first attack, right? If for whatever reason I'm not able to kill it with the first attack, then if I can take out Jolie and I can take out maybe Grandmaster Yoda, so now he doesn't have any damage, I can go in with EP, Vader, Probe Droid, and whatever tanks I have. Shore Trooper now, since I have Shore Trooper and Royal Guard or something, and try to protect Imperial Probe Droid to get off an explosion or something like that.
So you can blow up Revan.
So, I think if we do that, right, so we have Traya, we have CLS, we have Zeta Finn, Jedi Training Raid Night Sister, so that's 5, 6 with the Ewoks, we can do 7 with EP, right, and then we can put Probe Droid on there if we want to. And then we have the team that Xylo, you helped us save, which is the Bastila team, right? And I have a pretty reasonable Bastila team with Ezra, Anakin. It's Ezra, Anakin. What was it? Bastila lead, Zeta Barris, and with Hermit Yoda, right? So that should be a pretty reasonable team on offense, and I can potentially take that against a Night Sister team. So.
Yeah.
So that means maybe we can put my Wedge Bigs on defense. I know it's not the best one, but I don't have enough, I think, to put in another team on defense right now, right? So if I click on that, I'm just...
Well, we could always tweak that one, too. I mean, like, we could always adjust the, Princess Leia and Lando in there. I like Stormtrooper Han in there.
I don't even know how he's
potentially
modded.
need a little more...
Okay, good.
We need a little more... We need a way to make this like anti-Wampa or anti-Nest in a way.
Okay.
Put Captain Han on there.
Yeah, Captain Han. Is he geared, modded?
His heal days.
Geared. Modded. I think he's modded. Yeah, he's modded with speed for 185. Not a great speed set, but he's modded.
Yeah, I like that in there.
Because he'll daze with his basic, and he can heal and res in case Wampa go. The dude does use Wampa on this team.
Okay. And then, I don't know, like an Akbar, so if there is a daze, it can be dispelled?
We could do Akbar lead for speed lead.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, well, the idea is, yeah.
Well, Princess Leia is definitely going to stealth behind it.
Leia,
but her triple tap's
so
kind of
hard.
like... Yeah, I mean, she's gear 11, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she makes the rest of the
but
team
she's
hit
missing
hard with
a,
that crit
she's
chance
missing a
up.
mod. I took a mod
Yeah,
off of her.
I mean...
Why?
Well, who else can we put in there? Maybe like maybe a Chopper. We're not going to use Chopper on
saying, well,
offense.
we have a suggestion. So Revenator is saying Akbar, Leia, Stormtrooper Han, and 2 others. If you're okay with me trying it with a missing mod Leia, I'm willing to do that team.
We could go. I mean, I don't mind the Akbar lead on that one again, because if he does that second special and then Biggs keeps shooting, like his special is going to be off cooldowns for a little bit. Or if Captain Han uses the special when Akbar, either way, Akbar in there is a speed lead. I mean,
okay. So if we do Akbar,
I think it's better because of the speed lead aspect.
Okay. So if we do Akbar and we go Leia and Han, you guys are asking me to put in. Tell me ahead of time and I'll start working on them.
I think Captain Han instead of Leia, and then Wedge and Biggs. Those would be a good one.
Captain Han instead of Leia, and then Wedge and Biggs. So this.
Yeah, because then this way they get 30 speed, and I mean, like it's not a huge boost for their mods, but it gets them going a little more. What else does his lead do actually?
And Wedge. Oh, I took a mod off of Wedge. I think recently to mod.
No.
This is what I'm in the middle of remodding my roster. I'm gonna finish remodding here I think, before the next Grand Arena, so we'll have that. But I think Wedge is still. I mean, Biggs is still modded because I know I use him in Fleet, so he's modded for crit damage. He has 77 speed. He'll gain speed because of Wedge, right? So Wedge will give him speed, and then you get 30 speed with Akbar. Saying Captain Han and Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. He's not modded. I mean, if you guys want me to try that, I don't mind, but they're not. Obviously, I'm limited here because of some of the mods being missed, but we can do. I think they're suggesting this team.
Well, then Pathfinder's a little lower geared though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, at least the team we had with Wedge and Biggs in there is all gear 11.
Yeah. I'm making a note to work on
maybe
SRP
we could go...
if you guys are... We can work on my Rebel team. I'm putting SRP.
What did... What, other than Akbar's 30 speed, what else did his lead do again?
Every time that you use a non-attacking special, you get an assist.
Yeah, they attack out of turn. Yeah, I remember that slingshot CLS Permiota team. That was one of my favorites. Well, we could go with the Stormtrooper Han lead. Offense and defense bonuses.
Okay. By the way, so Mirrodin, it's
I still
not
like Wedge Biggs.
Just really quick. So Mirrodin, it's not about the mod optimizer. I have no problem actually putting the mods on the characters. I've just been waiting. I'm trying to do my remodding with the VIPs. So I'm having modding sessions with them, and I'm trying not to do modding outside of that. So as long as my main teams are ready for territory wars, which I've done, and then if they're ready, my arena team is modded, then I usually I could go in and do it myself. It's just I'm trying to find time to do it with our VIPs. So anyone that's a purple or gold VIPs, just be on the lookout for more modding sessions. I plan on working through my roster here very soon because things at work have started to clear up, so that's why. Okay, so you're saying Stormtrooper Han lead for more defense and stuff, right?
Yeah, you get offense and defense on there too, yeah. Captain Han, Wedge Biggs, and then Akbar is gear 11, or we can put in Chopper.
Chopper is not geared. He's only gear 10, and I think he's missing mods. Yeah. Because my Phoenix were definitely not on my priority list.
Yeah, missing mods. Yeah, definitely. Okay. We'll just take the... Yeah, I like this one, because Akbar's at least gear 11. Everybody else is kind of underrating in that team.
So, Tim Bedard is saying, cleanse, taunt, heal, and DPS. Yeah, that's what we have here, right? We have... cleanse with Akbar.
Plus a daze.
Yeah.
I like it.
What do you think, Grim?
I like it. It should be interesting, to say the least.
Tim Bedard is still saying Leia over Akbar. We don't have a dispel, though, if we do that.
Yeah, plus Leia's not going to do the damage we want if she doesn't have that one mod.
And she's missing a crit damage mod of all things. Like the mod she's missing is a crit
plus
damage. Plus
Akbar's second special. Yeah, Akbar's second special will kind of help reduce all the cooldowns on all the characters too, so it'll keep their turns kind of fueling.
So given the mod situation, what do you guys think of this? Because at least this team is fully modded because I I've moved a mod recently because I've been switching with Thrawn.
Yeah.
So he's missing a mod
It's
too.
okay.
Zylo.
I'd rather him be in there. Oh, maybe since we don't have maybe since we don't have mods, maybe since we don't have the mods on all the characters, we should do an Akbar lead then.
Well, Akbar's missing it too, so.
Yeah, but he'll give everybody 30 speed if he's the leader, and I think if we have more of a speed lead than a offense and defense bonus, I think it'd be better for this team.
I think because I just switched to them. Let me make sure that my Akbar right now has mods, because he should. Yeah, I put a mod on him afterwards.
Plus every time Akbar uses the cleanse or Stormtrooper Han, or I'm sorry, Captain Han uses a special, they'll call somebody to assist too, so
yeah.
It's a little extra fuel, I guess.
You guys want to see a Farm Boy Luke team with lead? We could try that. We have a Zeta lead, Farm Boy Luke. Yeah, Mirrodin, I'm 4.27 something.
Or we could save Farm Boy for a Farm Boy Wampa team.
Well, we have Rex for that, right?
Yeah, that's true too. Okay, yeah, because at least Farm Boy's Zeta gives a little extra bonus. Like the advantage will help deal some more damage.
So we can do this. It's a Farm Boy Luke with Wedge Biggs, Captain Han Solo, and Stormtrooper Han.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah. Plus, look at the power on that one. It's 84k. That's pretty good for a Rebel squad.
Well, because these ones are all modded. The other ones, I've been moving around mods too much lately.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, I need to finish. I need to have some modding sessions this week with the VIPs to go through and remod all my characters. I did one whole session and then I got Jedi Knight Revan and then it's like, okay, everything has to change. It's about to happen again with Darth Revan, right? So I have to see if I'm getting Darth Revan. Still haven't decided if I'm going to spend like 10 or 20 bucks to get him. And then if I get Darth Revan, then all the modding has to change again. So that's part of the reason why I've held off. But I'll throw some mods on characters here. I need space anyways. I'm running out of space. Alright. So we're good? Grim, Zylo?
Yeah, that's all six, isn't it? Right?
Oh yeah, except Wedge. You're right. You're right. I'm missing one on Wedge. But he goes with Biggs. So,
it's okay. Yeah, he's got the synergy.
Yep. Alright, we're doing it. Zeta Farm Boy Luke lead. We'll scare him with just the Zeta. Seriously, who else? Seriously, it's a Zeta Farm Boy Luke lead. Okay. Well, there we go. We have set my teams on defense. Then we can look at fleet. And I think last time...
If you want to, I can... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say, we can just do like we did last time, I think, if we want. But, go ahead.
Are you going to stream your offense today?
Not today. Tomorrow. Probably after the lunch stream.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to try and do mine right away if I can. I was going to say... what was it? I can tag you on my Discord real quick, and I just put my defense up there so you can show everybody the defense real quick.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. If you want to tag me, let me see if I can bring it up, then I can show yours too.
Let me pull it up.
But yeah, so this work. I think this is what we did last time, right? I think we did Houndstooth with Han's Millennium Falcon, Biggs, and then all the other just Rebel ships and reinforcements, right?
Did we put Akbar on? We did. We
definitely put Akbar on defense.
We can use two teams on offense.
Let me see.
Does he have the Falcon?
It's a good question. I think so. Let's check. We didn't look at his fleet. Yes, he does have the Falcon.
Do you have it? What star level is yours?
Mine is 5. His is 7.
5. No, his is 7, but still, I mean, like, even he's probably going to save his for offense, and there's still a chance, RNG on defense is Those Falcon mirror matches are annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 6-star and I can beat 7 stars no problem.
So let's go and look what we put on defense last time. Yeah, we did that. We did Houndstooth, Millennium Falcon, Biggs, and then the just other rebel ships.
Yeah, and we saved Cassian for offense too, so we have his reinforcement on offense.
Oh yeah, Mirrodin, for sure. My 4.2 roster with missing mods everywhere is definitely yummy for everyone. That's what happens. I'm in the middle of remodding. Okay, so this, there. Okay, and then we'll do Rebels.
We're saving Cassian again too, right?
We can. So I'll keep Cassian and put Biston. Right, this is Cassian.
Yeah, because when Biston comes out, he'll call somebody to assist. That's a good one.
Let me put Ghost first, though. There we go. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, that way you get to save Cassian.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're putting this on D. It be done shortly. There we go. Okay. So we have the team on defense now. These were the teams that we put on defense and characters. So we have an interesting trooper team with Veers, Stark, Death Trooper, and then Chirrut and Baze. We have a Zeta Maul team. God, I really hope that team gets defense.
Opponents go look at the Chirrut Baze troopers and go, what the...
God, I really want a defense with that team.
I hope he attacks you because I want to see how many times that holds.
He probably will, considering this is the finals. I'm sure he will. But yeah, so then Zeta Maul team with the Sun Fac. We have Bosk. We have Jedi Knight Revan. We have Farm Boy Luke. We have Akira Stahl. We have First Order team. And then for offense, we still have a lot saved over. So I did not get the Ebon Hawk. My Ebon Hawk is like halfway to unlock from the event. Where is he?
Yeah, you have failed us for the last time, Finn.
Yep.
I mean, even I was able to unlock it at 4-star.
I'm not spending crystals
Just
on
by
fleet
doing my
energy.
No, I didn't spend any crystals. I just farmed my regular node with Karth and then spent whatever I had left of energy on the lowest normal node.
Oh, okay. So you got some luck with RNG. I mean, I spent all of my fleet energy. I didn't do any fleet energy refreshes, and I only got 55 out of 80. It's roughly the same that I got on Emperor Palpatine too. Palpatine I got 83 out of 80, or 53 out of 80. So, yeah.
Well, you'll be able to get them next time. I really like the Ebon Hawk, dude.
Oh yeah, I love it.
They did really well with that kit.
Yeah, so I mean it's... Yeah. But, alright. So there we go. Those are my defenses. Oh, let me go sign up for the raid.
Greg G is asking if you are going to stream your Darth Revan unlock tomorrow, Finn.
I'm not getting a Darth Revan unlock tomorrow.
I will. I am. I'm streaming it.
Yeah. I don't know how far Ranger is. Ranger may stream his. Mine, I'm working on mine. I think I'm like $20 or something away from getting it. So I have Karth at 69 out of 85. I have Fallen Bastel at 46 out of 100. I have Juhani almost at 6-star. So I'm relatively close, but we'll see if I decide to spend anything in order to get the crystals in order to do that. I started to get higher in arena and everything now as a result, but yeah. Yeah, I agree, Mirrodin. If Ranger, I had Ebon Hawk, then Cassian would have been better on defense as another rebel ship. But I don't have Ebon Hawk and I need a Dispel, so makes sense to keep Cassian.
Well, I know Ranger got Karth to 7 stars yesterday, and then he got Juhani 7 stars a couple of days before that. So I'm pretty sure Ranger's done too.
Okay. Yeah, I know Ranger was definitely pushing. I was not expecting it this time, but then the delay actually made it so it's possible that I can get it with a very little amount spent. So, yeah, we'll see.
Durgan.
God, Durgan. Durgan asking, why isn't Thrawn the pilot of the Ebon Hawk since he uses the Ebon Flow? God. Friggin' Durgan. It's always.
Oh, man.
Always with the Durgan. Alright, so, we can do something else actually really quick here. If we want to try and plan some stuff out. I'm going to go... once this stops loading. I'm going to go to the squads. I'm going to make a new one, and I'll call this Grand Arena. What is this? 3... 190324. Okay. So I'm putting the unique only because it's a really cool feature. I want to put all the teams that we have on defense, and we can start setting teams for offense right now too. So tomorrow we can kind of just decide which teams, and we can change them around if we need to. But we had
like preset some teams, yeah.
Yeah, we can start presetting some teams. So we know we did this one on defense, right? So we did Revan, Jolie, Grandmaster Yoda, Kenobi, Old Ben. We did the First Order team with Crew, Kylo, Stormtrooper, Executioner, and Phasma. We did the Bounty Hunter team, which is my standard Bounty Hunter team. We did the Kira Stall team. I go to Scoundrels. So we have Kira, Zalbar, Mission, Vandor, and L3. And I picked the right Wookiees this time. Yeah, freaking all Wookiees do look alike. It's awful. Okay. Then we did the Sith team with Maul, Savage, Sith Assassin, Dooku, and then Sunfac. And we had the Imperial Trooper team. Veers, Stark, Death Trooper with Chirrut and Baze. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then our last team. Really? Well, screw that. I didn't even know there was a limit to the number of teams you could make. Haha! I don't even do Galactic War anymore. Get rid of this one. These are my old raids. So I don't need this one. Don't need Arena. It's not even rock, paper, scissors anymore. Who cares about Rancor? I don't care about TB anymore. Territory War defenses. I have a new tab for that. Territory War. I don't need this one. And Sith Raid. I don't need this one. I'm just getting rid of like all of my tabs here. I know my phase teams already. I'll make a new Sith one for all these phases. Okay, just getting rid of all of these. All right, we have a lot more spots now. Okay. God. Trying to organize all of these, and then now we know there's a limit to the number of teams that you can do. So that's science right there. We did, what was it? Stormtrooper Han, Wedge, Biggs, Captain Han, and Akbar. I think this was the team we did.
Yep.
No, we did Farm Boy.
Oh yeah, it was Farm Boy lead.
Yeah, we went Farm Boy Luke. This is what we went with. We didn't use Akbar. Haha. Okay. And we'll double check this really quick. So if we have these teams on defense, right, and we'll go into Grand Arena and double check that last one. Yep. Farm Boy, Wedge Biggs, Captain Han, and Stormtrooper Han. Okay, so if we go into the characters, right, we can start setting some offense teams. So we have CLS, Chewie, 3PO, Han, right? And then we have like an open spot that we can put whatever we want in this one. So I can leave this open unless there's a character in particular you think we should have as the fifth. But otherwise we can leave this pretty flexible, right? I'll assume that's a yes. So I'll keep this here. Everyone's muted. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Finn. Yeah, I was on mute too. Sorry.
All good. So we'll do the resistance. Same thing with this team. This one will be kind of like a 4-person team. Then we have Zeta Finn, which is another easy team to put together, right? So Zeta Finn, Poe, Rose, Resistance Trooper, and Haldo. So we have that on offense. We have the Ewoks,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we have Ewoks, which is simple as well. We have a Traya team. I'm going to go to the Sith. And I'm going to put Thrawn on this team for now. I know we talked about potentially splitting it, but if he puts his Revan on defense, then I definitely need Thrawn on this team. Like, there's no way without it. So we'll put this on defense, right? And what else do we have? We have Night Sisters. So if we do Night Sisters, then we're good. And okay, so and then we have the Jedi team that you helped us save for Xylo. We have Bastila, Hermit Yoda, Zeta Barris, Anakin, and Ezra. Right, the other ones aren't quite as geared, so this would probably be the best team that we can put together.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
Okay. Now, what else do we have left? We have some EP. We have Wampa Rex. We have a Tarkin. Is my Tarkin modded?
Yeah.
No, Tarkin is not modded.
Let's make a tab. Well, since we took Sunfac off that Rex Wampa team, we need to figure out a new tank for our Rex Wampa team, so we should make a quick tab for that one too.
Okay, so
Just Rex Wampa and then a third.
Let's see what tanks we have left. We have Shore Trooper.
Maybe filter for tanks, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We have Shore Trooper now.
Do we want to save... we should probably save Shore Trooper for EP just in case.
Okay.
Because we can also use that to counter Night Sisters if we need to.
That's true. So let's do that. So we do EP, Vader.
What other tanks do we have?
If we want to set aside the other Empire, right? So we have EP, Vader.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We have we can do this as kind of like the full Empire team.
We can do...
They should be able to heal through the plague.
Maybe we should save... We should take Magma Trooper out for TIE Fighter Pilot, I think.
Okay. Just
because it gives more buff immunity, and he's got Foresight too, so he's got some survivability of his own.
We could do Royal Guard.
Yeah, I like this one.
But yeah, Royal Guard maybe he's going to be too squishy.
He's a little squishier, yeah.
Okay, so we'll save this
TIE Fighter Pilot is more useful because buff immunity and the dude hits hard and he's really fast. So
yeah, plus the EP lead in the turn meter gain, he'll go a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll keep this as one of the teams. Okay. So we have a
Nest. We don't need to make a tab for Nest, really. Nest is really situational. So
I'll keep Nest by herself so she doesn't show up. There we go.
Keep a solo tab for her just in case.
Might as well do the same with Wampa.
Yeah, we'll do Rex Wampa.
We can do like a... How's your B2?
Good question. I don't think he's modded. I've used him actually a few times, but he's not modded. I don't think. No, he is mod. Oh, but they're not leveled up.
They're full mods, right? I mean,
he has all the mods, but they're not level 15s. Oh, and I haven't leveled up his new ability yet, have I?
No, he's got mode down, so that's all he needs.
I know, but I forgot that he had a new ability.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, because we can put B2 in our Wampa team, and then a tank. So you got an AOE buff to spell, and then it'll kind of give the team a little more survivability and mechanics and stuff like that.
Yeah, we can put Chopper.
We can put in Chop. Yeah, that's a good one. He's just there to be taunting and take some damage till Wampa gets going.
Yeah, that's essentially what he'll do.
Good 4-man team,
fully modded. So.
We can set this as a tab, and then that way, if we don't want to use them, we can just take them off the team.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I like it.
So then we have... I mean, now it really is kind of like a hodgepodge of stuff left, right? Stuff that I definitely need to work on modding for.
Well, have you saved a Thrawn Magma team?
No, because if he puts Revan on defense, I'm going to need to put Thrawn on my Traya team.
Well, one more thing I just noticed. Actually, we should go back to our EP team, right? And then take Snow Trooper out for fall.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, we can do that. So EP, take out Snow Trooper, and Fallen Bastila. There we go.
Boom.
Okay. It created kind of a pseudo droid team, right? So it's HK lead with 88, 86, and Jawa engineer, and we can throw in whatever other droid there potentially.
Yeah, like a filler extra team.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can do Nebbit potentially in there for now.
Yeah, I like that one.
Just for temporary sake.
So, how many teams do we have all together?
Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on defense, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full teams, and then the Nest, then the Rex Wampa, and then then I'm just putting together some stuff, but so it's 8 plus.
Nice. So we have 8 teams plus Rex and Wampa
and Nest.
Nice. I'm sorry, and Nest. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, Nest is flexible too, so we can always plug her into another team if we need to.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we still have a Magma Trooper that is modded and everything. So Magma Trooper is ready to go for sure.
Well, where's Thrawn, too?
Thrawn is in my Treya team because
Thrawn's on the Treya team, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
I can't separate him because I don't know if Revan's on defense or not. We can change this around more tomorrow, right? So...
Well, I like Thrawn there, especially because he's one of the more better characters to have in that Triumvirate team.
Mm-hmm.
And you can always... you can, like, say, for example, he doesn't put Revan down on defense. We can always use the Triumvirate by themselves with the Sith Trooper and then put Thrawn somewhere else if we want to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's situational. Like the EP team, for example, we could take a TIE Fighter pilot out, put Thrawn in that team, and that'll be a Bounty Hunter or a Night Sister team we can use.
Man, I can't wait to get the Karth team going. I have them geared up so much more now than this, and
yeah,
I have to mod them up and everything, but I can't wait to get that team going.
Yeah, I put the Zeta on Karth before I even got him to 5 stars.
Yeah.
I already had Mission and Zalbar, but I still need the other characters around them.
Yeah, no. Alright. I think this
my
is...
my Karth team's actually so cool. It's Karth, Mission Zalbar, L3, and Visas.
Oh. Wow.
Annoying.
God. Alright.
That's just because I don't have the Zeta on Vandor yet. I mean, once I get the Zeta on Vandor, I can save Visas for offense again. But right now, she's there for the res and the defensive penetration. Yeah, I know. I got him to gear 11, but then as soon as the Darth Revan rumors started spurring up more, and the Gamguard picture came up, I was like, okay, Vandor, you'll get a Zeta later. Zalbar, you'll get a Zeta later. Mission's got her Zeta, and Karth's got the lead. So those two just make the team already pop as it is.
Putting together some...
I dropped a Zeta on my Vandor when he was gear 9.
Yeah. Mine's gear 11, and he only needs a couple, 3 or 4 more pieces, and then he's gear 12. But I want to say I'm almost up to four full Zetas. So I'll have 1 for HK and Fallen Bastila, and then all 3 for Revan. So
nice.
It'll be the first time I've actually had...
After that, you Zeta Vandor.
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, Vandor, and then I got a couple other little ones that I want to invest in, like Zalbar, and a couple other, maybe even Juhani. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of debating on some 2nd and 3rd picks.
All right.
I like to plan them out in advance. The best part is though, dude, when Jedi Knight Revan came around, I had to wait 2 or 3 weeks to get all the Zetas on him and everything, so that kind of made it slow at first, but now it's I'm actually prepared for the meta for the first time.
Okay. So we have some teams set right now for offense, right? And it's a good idea when you guys are doing your Grand Arena to try and set these teams in offense. So you have an idea about what you're going to be doing in Grand Arena. But then obviously change it once you see whatever is on defense. But tomorrow this can go all out the wayside if you guys want me to test out other teams against him. We have these set. We can adjust it at the beginning to see what he's facing, what we want to use to counter what, and kind of go from there, right? So we'll have some flexibility. We have a lot of things we can modify, like, for example, in this EP team, we could definitely take out, like, a TIE Fighter pilot and put in Imperial Probe Droid if we need to, right? So we have that going. I mean, we have a lot of different things that we can end up moving things around based on what we need. So tomorrow we'll do my Grand Arena offense. You guys can pick what you want me to do on offense. We can use these teams. We can change them around and put other teams. So lots of different fun options for you guys. And then Xylo, you'll be doing are you doing yours tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to try and do mine right away. I got so much going on. We're wrapping up Territory Wars, obviously, today, and then all 3 raids today, too. So I don't know. I'm probably going to start streaming a little before this Grand Arena round starts. Yeah. And then lead into it, I guess. I'll probably separate the streams, too, just for film's sake and everything. So, yeah, I'm going to be just hanging at the house all day.
All right, and let me see if I can get your defenses up here.
Yeah, I tagged you. It's on my Discord.
Yeah. So let me see if I can get this to show. And then I can show Xylo's defenses too. So you guys can get like a sneak peek as to what he's going to be doing. Let me see if I can see if it'll work.
Bounty Hunter teams, huh?
Yeah. I mean, like, this is the first time I've made these 2 comps too as well. Like, with the Django lead, I put Boba in there and then all the bounty hunters that do thermal detonators. So Zam's one of my fastest modded characters. She's right under 260 before the lead. And then just modded Django again. He's at 260 right now, but I just bumped him up to 265. And yeah, the team gets going really fast. So you have to go in there with something really fast to get ahead of it. And basically all my defenses in general are like hard counter draws. So like by the time, depending on the opponent's defense, like by the time they get to my last 2 teams, no matter what teams they are, it's going to be really challenging. So.
All right. So here are Xylo's defenses. So he has the Night Sister team with Asajj, Talzin, Zombie, Daka, and Spirit. It has a Jedi team with, actually, it's almost the one that we're saving on our offense too. Bastila, Anakin, Ezra, Old Ben, and Qui-Gon. Karth, Visas, Mission Zalbar L3. Django, Zam, Greedo, Dengar, and Boba. Then Bosk, Aura, Embo, 88, and Cad Bane. Crew, Kylo, Zaris, First Order Stormtrooper, and First Order Executioner. And then CLS, Han, Chewie, Chirrut, and Baze. Oh, you put Han, Chewie on defense.
Yeah, because either way they have to go in there with a mirror match or like a top tier team like Revan or Traya or something like that.
Yeah, you save Revan and Traya.
Like a Rex Wampa, good luck.
Yeah, I see you're saving Revan and Traya for offense. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like I can still split like a Revan and GK team in half on offense. And then I have Hermit Yoda for any flexible team as well. And then I can still even split the Triumvirate up into 2 teams. Make a Phasma lead First Order team with Nihilus to get the team going. And then Traya, Scion, and Sith Trooper is a 3-man team too as well. So like if you've seen my Grand Arenas before, I like to go in with 4 3-man teams sometimes too. So I really stretch my roster out depending on what I like to do on offense and the characters I like for offense. So
yeah. All right.
And on top of that, on top of that note too, I'm about to be like in the 4.6 million range, like 40,000 GP away from 4.6. And
very nice.
Every time I'm facing somebody in a Grand Arena, it's like my Revan's clocked at 314 right now, and every time I face somebody, they're 315 or up on their Revan. So I just like to keep them. It just seems like at that tier, it's like everybody's Revan is super fast.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to find a really good counter against Revan besides Revan, so a lot of people hold.
Yeah. And it's more comfortable, and even having Hermit Yoda as a 5th in that team, you can always go in there, and my Hermit Yoda's in the 270 range somewhere, like 276 I believe. And just having that extra speed in there helps with Master's Training, and you can always go in there and steal their buffs off Bastila. If Bastila's not on the opposing team, then I'll definitely outspeed them for sure. So
right. Okay.
But they're revving. The one thing is they're revving like if again their revving's always faster than mine. They don't really focus down my revving, and if they do, my strategy is to clear their revving off the board so they're not getting that marked off, and that's how my strategy, my kill order is. So
Right.
it's more comfortable for me.
Okay, I think I have a mod that I wanted to slice. Trying to see if I can find it. This one. Let's see if I can get the mats, and then we'll give it a shot, and then see. Then we'll kind of wrap it up. So let's see if speed hits. Nope, protection. Like always. Okay. So, with that awfulness, join us tomorrow where we will do Grand Arena offense. I'll do mine. Ranger will probably do his as well. So be on the lookout for that. And for those of you looking forward to D&D tonight, be on our RST Discord for an announcement as to whether or not we will have one or not. Ranger's on vacation. We have some stuff in the plot that we're looking at, and we're preparing for next week, which is when we have our charity stream. Next Sunday, we actually have one that you guys can join if you do like Dungeons and Dragons, where you can join in a one-session campaign that Corinth will be hosting, who plays Valron in our regular campaign. So if you guys are interested in Dungeons & Dragons and want to help the American Cancer Society as well, head on to the Totify page. The link is popping up in the chat as well as in the description of the YouTube video below. So if you guys can donate, again, we're making our push for 15,000 next weekend. So if you guys can join us, that's great. Please let people know. We have a post on Twitter. If you guys can like and retweet it for us, help spread the word on that. I'm going to be adding some more fun stuff here soon on the Totify as well. So with that, make sure you tune in to Xylo's channel. It's Takedown Games. If you want Xylo, I don't know if you... I'll link it in the chat. Let me find it really quick before we head off. I'm going to link your channel in the chat so people can have it.
Thank you, Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it, bro.
So... there we go. So I just put Xylo's link in the chat. Make sure you head to his channel. Make sure you guys subscribe. He's on his way to 500. So be one of the first 500 on his channel. Let's get him to 500. He does a lot of really good Grand Arena streams. He'll be doing his offense later today. So subscribe to his channel and wait for the notification so you can get that. Plus he has a link to his Discord on his videos as well. So make sure you go there, head on to his Discord, and he'll make a post there for everyone as well. And Grim doesn't have a YouTube channel, right?
I do, but I haven't posted anything on it in a while.
Well, there you go.
I might start posting again here.
Well, don't subscribe to Grim's channel until he starts posting videos.
Yeah.
So, with that, everyone, thank you all for joining, and we'll see you next time.